Greetings quail lovers. I'm here just to let you have a look at what I've done to build a quail brooding box. At present I've got about 25 eggs down on lockdown. Put to hatch on a Tuesday or Wednesday night 2 weeks ago, and it's now Friday, and one's just started to peep there, so I have to really get my butt into gear to make these guys a better home. So what I've got is a Janoel 24, and these aren't a too bad incubator. They're automatic, and here's a little mechanism that goes round and round and slides the tray backwards and forwards that turns the eggs. Now this is the tray for the eggs. It's not too bad a system. The mechanism inside that rotates just slides the tray backwards and forwards, spinning the eggs. This is really made for chicken eggs, so these dividers that you put the egg in between here and it rotates the eggs, they sit a little bit too high for the quail eggs, and the quail eggs get underneath them and lift them up, so you just have to be careful and constantly check. That's one of my things, to custom make some new dividers that are more suited to quails, but it's on my to-do list. Nonetheless, these guys are probably going to hatch later this afternoon or tonight, so I'll show you what I've done. This will be part one, before and after video. So first of all, here's one I've made earlier, and what I've got is a reptile aquarium, terrarium, whatever the word is, automatic heat and light timer. So inside we've got a heat lamp, a broken one, but this will all be changed over soon, so that's fine. And I've got just one tiny little quail from a previous batch. We stuck a few of these guys underneath a broody hen, and let's just say that didn't work out well, so he's the lone survivor, and a couple of weeks yet before he goes in with his other friends. But so this is just a small box for him, some water down there. So just repeating this but on a bigger scale. So a little door that can open up, and so back to this, it's got this is just a baby thermometer, but it's got a thermometer in there to judge the heat. And at the moment it's saying it's 29 degrees Celsius, and I've got it set at about 30 degrees Celsius because he's a couple of weeks old, so slowly dropping that down over time. So the first circuit powers the heat lamp inside automatically, and the second circuit powers the light, which I've just got on for a couple of hours at the end of the day just to lengthen the day. So that's the basic system, but obviously that box is too small for a good 20 quails, and I actually set 48 eggs. A few were cracked on the arrival, and about 13 were just duds from the get-go, so down to 25, and even a couple of those are maybe got a hairline crack in them. So if I get 20 out of this, I'll be happy. So that's what we're making again, and this is Rev 2 box. Now again, it's just a cheap box I got from work that was left over. Now I've just given the floor a few more coats of decking oil. Just got some Cabot's decking oil there, Aquadeck, and left over from my own deck. There's some other things on a gate I'm going to make later, and I've just went a little bit too liberal with the third coat, and again it's just to stop, just because it's cheap board. It's just to give the floor some longevity, hopefully get a few batches out of this before the floor falls apart from spilt water and their feces and that. And so I've just got the fan on there to try and hurry that drying up. Puss, how's it going? And so here's just the first one half of the lid, Now the second half is, I've got this stainless steel mesh off Gumtree for $10, and again I've just got a pallet or a skid from work, knocked out the centre glut, and also knocked out these two pieces and used it to sandwich wire together, so that's nice and tight. And what I've noticed coming back to this little fella is that they runs around and they jump up, and whenever they hit the head on that heat lamp, which is smoking hot, you get this big flash of smoke and the smell of burnt feathers. So on my second revision, that heat lamp is going to be actually sitting on top of this mesh, and it'll also act a bit like a gauze mat to spread the heat out. So I've got a heat lamp off eBay. There's a $5 or $6. Now this one itself is actually blown. I only got a few days out of it before it died. This broken one that's in the thing at the moment, that was the original one. I dropped it. This thing blew, so I put the old one back in. I've still got a couple more spare, but I'm just going to use this for sizing. So I'm going to have these just sitting flat on that. I'm going to have two. A, because it's a lot bigger box, but also yesterday I came in here, and because that light globe, the heat globe had blown, it was only 17 degrees Celsius in here, and lucky it was in the middle of the day, so it wasn't too cold for the fella. But you know, if one blows, I'd hate to have all my chicks die in the middle of the night because the heat lamp blew. So we're going to sit that up on there like that. And I've also got a terracotta pot from Bunnings. It's a bit of a heat shield that's going to help also capture some of the heat and direct it downwards. And it's also semi insulator for electrical safety reasons. So that'll sit on top like that, and I'll be two there, one there and one there, and that will be the setup. So this is the before video, and I'll show you the after coming up.